I'm half Puerto Rican, half Italian. My mother, who was Italian, was racist against everybody. I don't know how my dad got her. My mom was especially racist. She did not like Jewish people. She used to tell me all the time. I had a Jewish friend in high school. She told me I couldn't be friends with them. I'm like, why not? She's like, because the Jews control all of the banks and all of the media in the world. I was like, Mom, you married a Puerto Rican. We're on welfare. We need some Jews in our life right now. Are you insane? All of the banks in the world. I'm going to marry a Jewish chick and own a bank. Then I'm going to put it out on the wire because I own on the media that Louis J. Gomez owns a bank. It's pretty badass. A lot of Jewish people in the crowd. All right. Man, I'll tell you guys, the most embarrassed I've ever been in my entire life. True story. First time I got caught masturbating. Every guy has been caught masturbating. Every guy. It's a game of numbers. We do it too much. It's the truth, right? I got caught when I was very young. I got caught by my sister when I was 9 years old. That's embarrassing, okay? That's especially embarrassing, not only because it's my sister, but at 9 years old, I masturbated in a very embarrassing way because I didn't learn the traditional form of masturbating until I was like 11 or 12, okay? At 9 years old, I humped things. I loved humping things. At 9 years old, I would hump everything. I would hump my pillow or my mattress, or sometimes I would bunch up my blankets in what I thought was the shape of a woman's body, and I would hump my pile of blankets. Swear to God, this is true. I say, hey guys, don't be embarrassed about this. I should be way more embarrassed about this than you are, so relax. It's a hilarious story, I promise. My favorite thing to hump, this is true. My favorite thing to hump when I was 9 years old, I had this big white overstuffed teddy bear wearing this little red t-shirt that said, I love you. This thing was teasing me for years, begging for it, right? So I would come home from the third grade every day. I would drop my books on the floor. I would drag this bear into the bathroom like a caveman and just go to town on it, right? And this one time in particular, I didn't lock the bathroom door behind me. So I'm on the floor doing things to this bear that I shouldn't be doing. And I look up, I see my 11-year-old sister standing there with a terrified look on her face. And as soon as we made eye contact, she just went, oh. Then she slammed the door and ran out of the house. She was gone. I swear to God, this is true. She was gone for 2 hours. Nobody knew where my sister was. And I was too embarrassed to say anything, right? But we lived upstate in kind of like a wooded area, so I remember thinking, she's probably out back in the woods, like crying, right? But I remember thinking, if she is out back in the woods, I hope a pack of wolves come and kill her. I swear to God, like a pack of wolves, or like you know, it'd be ironic if a real bear came and dragged her off into his cave, so nobody would ever know that I have sex with my teddy bear. But don't worry, guys, she lived. She did not die at the end of this story. She lived. And for about 20 years of my life, I was afraid that she was going to tell everybody, right? And that was like a power she had over me. And once you're a comedian, you kind of lose your sense of embarrassment, you know what I'm saying? So almost like an inside joke to myself, a year ago, I just brought it up to her, right? I was like, hey, Jenny, do you remember the time you caught me having sex with a teddy bear on the bathroom floor? And she denied that it ever happened, which is pretty messed up, right? Because I spent 20 years afraid she was going to tell everybody, right? And now I almost want her to tell everybody because it's such a funny story. It's like, Jenny, seriously, tell everyone how I used to have sex with that teddy bear. Is that not the fun?